Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to the video for Genshin Impact. My name is Ventus, and in this video I'm going to show the standard Kazuha build with a full 4-piece Viridescent and the Freedom Sworn Sword in a support role the way that he was meant to be. The build I'm going to be using is a budget build, not exactly whale status, but also nowhere near free to play. My Kazuha is C0 and the Freedom Sworn is Refinement Rank 1. If you haven't checked out my previous video on Kazuha, I showed off what an attack Kazuha looked like using his story quest sword, the Ishin Blade. Saw some good numbers for his plunge attack with that build and team, but the build was no good for support, and I promised in that video to make another one on full support Kazuha, so here it is. Now before I get into it, if you're new here, please sub to the channel for Genshin Impact and like the video, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so for this video, the team I'm going to be using is of course Kazuha for Anemo support with the Raiden Shogun as the main damage dealer. My Raiden Shogun is using the Engulfing Lightning as her weapon and the 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate set, which boosts her damage based on her energy recharge score, which at current is 308. My Raiden Shogun is a C0 and her talents are 7, 8, and 10. Backup dancers include C5 Bennett with a full 4-piece Noblesse set and the Skyward Blade, and rounding out the team is Mona using a 4-piece Instructor set for the increased elemental mastery for the rest of the team, and she's going to be using the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. Alright, so the domain I'm going to try first is going to be this one, the Lost Valley. I feel like this is the best domain for testing damage. Alright, so first we're going to start out with Bennett on his burst, and then switch over to Kazuha and use his burst, and then to Mona's burst, and then finally Raiden Shogun, her elemental skill, and see what she crits for. 143k damage on that. That's actually really amazing. Normally I use Mona for the Anemo support, but this time I would just, try it out with Raiden Shogun. Looks like she's ready to go again. Everybody's ready to go, so let's go ahead and hit Bennett and then Mona. Actually, I did that kind of out of order. That's all right though. Oh, 25k on his elemental burst, and then I think it's already over. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna see how fast we can take out the Primogeo Vishap. All right, so I'm gonna start off first with the Raiden Shogun and hit him with the skill, so he can get infused with an electrocharge swirl. Okay, and then Kaitahara, let's go swirl it up, Kaitahara, Bennett, and then Mona, and then back to the Raiden Shogun to hit him with big damage, 218,000 points of damage. Oh my god, I know he's mad, he's big mad. That is crazy damage from the Raiden Shogun with the backup dancer of Kazuha. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Kazuha, finish him on off. Put him out of his misery. Alright, so now let's take a look at each individual artifact that I have on Kazuha or Kazuha. I know if I was watching this video, I'd want to see those artifact sets and those substats. So this is the flower that I'm running on him. It's got crit rate of 6.6, crit damage 13.2, and an elemental mastery of plus 33. The most attractive flower that I have for him. These other flowers that I have, crit damage, that's not going to do too much to him. This one right here is elemental mastery, elemental or energy recharge, which is pretty good and does have crit rate of 3.1. And then you have this one, crit rate 10.5. I actually just made this one, so this probably might be the better flower to use. Actually, this one has elemental mastery 33. No, so we're going to go with the one that has the most elemental mastery on it, because Kazuha does love that elemental mastery, plus the crit rate and crit damage is just insane. Now for this feather, there aren't too many feathers at my disposal, so this is probably going to be the best one. It's got that energy recharge on it. That's why I chose it over this one that has crit damage of 7. This also has crit damage of 7%, but it has energy recharge. My other feather is just no. So I use that one. And then for the sands, I have an elemental mastery sands. Now I personally probably would rather use an attack sands, but because Kazuha is supposed to be a support character, you definitely want to boost his elemental mastery as possible. And then, with this set, I only have an energy recharge sands to go with it, and I use that for my Gene. Now I know some other YouTubers that I've watched, they've said that energy recharge is probably as important on Kazuha as elemental mastery, but if I had to choose, I would definitely go elemental mastery because it's his job to support the characters, and I really don't have a problem getting his energy back at all. For the goblet, I use an EM goblet. Now this is a very attractive EM goblet out of the Vermilion Hereafter set. It's got crit rate of 6.6 and that crit damage 28. That's just a very attractive stat, but it also has energy recharge of 5.8. Now I would use an Anemo damage goblet, but again, I am not trying to do damage with Kazuha when he's in support role, so I would much rather use an Elemental Mastery Goblet. Now, I probably have other Elemental Mastery Goblets in here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just that crit damage of 28, that's just very attractive to me. And then finally, his Circlet. This is the one that I use for him. It's got crit rate, and then it's got that other substat of Elemental Mastery. The other Viridescent Circlets I have, this one has crit damage with a little bit of crit rate. It's not as attractive as this one. Elemental Mastery 44 on that one, Elemental Mastery 40. So basically the same thing, except one's damage, one's rate. I would rather go with this one. I would actually prefer if I could use an Elemental Mastery Circlet, but you know how the RNG is for Genshin Impact. You very rarely get what you want. So those are the artifacts that I run specifically on support Kazuha. And for those of you who might be curious about my Raiden Shogun, I'll show you her stats and stuff like that. So right now where her stats are at, she's at a crit rate of 43, which is not the best. Crit damage 102, okay. And then like I said earlier, she's got an energy recharge of 308. That's the number that I was really going for to get high with her. The weapon that I use on her is the Engulfing Lightning because it has that energy recharge and because it is actually her weapon. The artifact set, starting off with the flower first, we have her with the Emblem of Severed Fate. 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate is just, it's her set to me. So it's got energy recharge, crit damage, and then attack. I really was looking for one with energy recharge. So that one probably going to be better for crit rate, crit damage, but it does not have energy recharge, and that's what I'm going for with her. For this feather, she's got energy recharge there. I've got another feather. It's got energy recharge 10.4. This one has energy recharge 14.9. Crit damage of 17. This one has crit rate, crit damage on it. Probably, again, better for crit rate and crit damage, but not better for the energy recharge. For the sands, I had to go through hoops and bounds to get her energy recharge sands for. I don't think I only have like 1 or 2 energy recharge sands, so this is it. It's got crit rate of 7.8, so that's why I use it. And then for her goblet, she's got an electro damage goblet. It's got attack, HP, crit damage, and energy recharge. I think I actually have another electro goblet somewhere. Yeah, it's got energy recharge, elemental mastery 54, but I go with this one because of the energy recharge being at 21.4 instead of the energy recharge at 11. Yeah, so that's going to be the better one for her. And then her circlet, we just have one with crit rate. I do believe I have like, yeah, this one's got crit damage, so we've got only 1 crit rate in the Emblem Severed Fate set, and I haven't gone to try to farm more, so this is probably going to be it for now. So that's my stats for the Raiden Shogun. She's at C0, and her talents are going to be 7, 8, and 10. All right, it's time to take this show on the road. We're going to fight Signora. We've got D-Luck on our team, Raiden Shogun, and whatever this little cat lady is. So let's see it. Go ahead and put a swirl out there for the team and hit with those basic attacks. See if we can get those numbers up there and get everybody's numbers up there. That's what I want to see right now. Let's go ahead and throw the elemental burst out there and see if we can get some big numbers for those people. Okay, I just got knocked back. Oh yeah, her health is melting super fast thanks to Kazuha. Let's get some health back in Diona. Can I get some heals, please? Please and thank you. Okay, cool. I got a Diona shield, which is not helping me at all. Can I stand in here and get some heals? Oh, yeah, I can stand in here and get some heals. It's not healing me too much, though, because I am getting hit with spikes all over the place. I may have to take some food. So let's go ahead and boost my health up a little bit there, because those little ice spikes are actually serious. Where's the little firebird at? Okay, yeah, destroy that thing. Okay. A fire butterfly is what it is. Okay, so it looks like I got my elemental burst ready to go. Good, good, good. Alright, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Are they waiting for me to go first? Okay, throw that out there. Infuse that swirl, baby. Let's see big numbers, boys. Nice. D-Luck is doing his thing. Raiden Shogun, do your thing. Where's she at? I didn't see her big number. Did she hit a big number? I don't think she hit a big number. Okay. Diona, keep those heals going, little girl. Let's go. And then another burst. Where'd she go? Where'd Signora go? She left. I got a shield, though. Oh, she's over here. There we go. Another swirl. Swirl it on up for these boys. Let's go. I got my elemental burst ready to go. Another elemental bursty. Ooh, 12k on that elemental burst. That was trash. Looks like we made short work of Signora. La Signora. And it's over. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Please be sure to check back for my next video showcasing this amazing character, Heizu, and for the video after that with an update on Kazuha, who is now at C5 for me, which will probably be C6 by then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.